Welcome to the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Aga Dupre.
I'm Capital J, and today we're here with our guest
Frankie Chaolee
from the Munch Gang.
from the Munch Gang podcast.
Yeah, check out the Munch Gang podcast. Yeah.
If you haven't yet, you need to see it. It's cool. Yeah, they do a bunch of like niche stuff. A lot of stuff with food play, ASMR.
ASMR, if you love ASMR, come
Mukbangs.
by.
Yeah.
Mukbangs.
Yeah, no, dude. And shout out to everybody watching the show. We appreciate you guys. Like, comment, subscribe real quick. We'll get that out of the way. Yeah, show them your cute face, Frankie. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, bro.
See get lost in
Let me
my
help
black
you
hole
out.
eyes.
There you go. There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Check. Now I don't got to move.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool.
Now I can just lean back and sip on my...
Alani knew.
Don't tell them it's Alani. It's a girl's drink.
Yeah, bro.
It's not for girls. It's for performance athletes.
Yeah.
Only 10 calories.
Hell yeah. But yeah, we appreciate you all for tuning in. Check them out. Check out the Munch Gang. We were actually just over there.
That episode will probably be coming out around a similar
It's probably
time.
been
Or
out, yeah.
It's
probably
already
been
out.
It's
Yeah.
already out.
Yeah, it's already out.
Yeah.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah. So go check us out on there. Boom.
Hell yeah.
Meet the
Back into it.
conversations.
We were just talking about you growing up skateboarding
Yeah.
and you go into everybody's house because,
I'm a postal worker.
yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Government employee.
Yeah, and also I have the Munch Gang, and I do something similar to what they do, and I like to. I don't want to say. I mean, I do interview because I like to ask a lot of questions, but just to sit there and have conversations with people that
Just have fun, dude.
yeah, just have fun.
Get to know people.
Get to know people. If you're interested on checking me out, check me out on Instagram. I like to make little videos too. I do sort of collabs with some of the local businesses, and I like to shout them out because they deserve it. I think everybody local here is trying to do what they need to do to, boost up their thing. And it's hard with all these bigger companies coming in and, I just like shouting them out.
Right on,
You just
dude.
did a
Hell
cool
yeah.
little skit with your skateboards going through Cedar Crest, right?
Yeah,
that was
yeah.
cool. I liked that.
Dude, I loved it. And I think a lot of people loved it. It got a lot of shares. And
Yeah.
I was super stoked on the feedback. The cool thing about that is it wasn't planned. Because
Yeah.
Cedar Crest is just a spot me and my buddies like to go and drink, right?
Yeah.
And so my friend Coy, he's on the Munch Gang podcast too. He actually grew up with the owner. The owner's Will.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So they're longtime friends. They knew each other, had a history, and just recently they found out, Coy found out that Will basically runs the place with his girlfriend Maddie, and it's just a good time. We like it there. I'm not into like the crazy party scene, so Cedar Crest is kind of chill,
A little
relaxed.
low-key.
Yeah.
It's still on the brewery, timeline.
Yeah. And that's another thing. Yeah, they're brewing their own, drinks. They're making, they're self-sustaining basically. But so one day we were just sitting there drinking as we do every week. And then Coy's like, "Hey, Will, can I skate in here?" and then Will's like, "Yeah, for sure." And then Coy's like, "Hey, Frankie, we should make a video." I'm like, "Let's do it." And he came up with a plan pretty much immediately. Will's like, "Hey, open the back door," and Coy's gonna like tray flip or ollie into it. I'm just gonna be there for background. And
I'm going to push through.
yeah, I'm gonna push through. I'm too old to be doing tray flips now.
Yeah.
Or at least not first try, because I'm not trying to take 100 takes. I'm not trying to waste people's time.
You got to pick something reliable.
Yeah. So he's so good that tray flip is nothing to him.
Dialed.
Yeah. It's like an ollie to him, basically.
Nice.
And we just started filming. Everything was just kind of go with the flow, film what we thought would be cool. And we filmed everything either first try or second try, maybe third time, but nothing more than that.
Nice. Yeah.
And then I just edited it, whipped up together, and posted it on the Instagram. If you want to watch that, check it out. Check out Munch Gang on Instagram.
Yeah, again, check them out. They post really good content. Really great guys. Yeah, hit them.
Good videos. I have other skate content on there too, so it's always good.
If you like food, skateboarding, anime, fucking check them out, bro.
So you still skating pretty heavily, or what?
I try to skate at least once a week.
Yeah, you go down to the park, or
Yeah, usually a skate park because we got the new park now, and
It looks so sick. I actually haven't skated the new park,
you should.
but
It's
I haven't skated actually since I broke my foot last.
when was that?
Like probably was it like a
3
year
years
and a-
ago.
2 years ago maybe?
It was like 3 years ago.
something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
A couple years ago. I was just like skating and stomped it hard and landed like right on the truck. Old board, broke it, and just like exploded my whole foot. Had to get like mad surgery and shit.
Oh, you hit Primo. Was it Primo?
No, I I stomped it so hard on the top, and my board was like really old. It broke right there, and I landed like right on the center truck. Yeah,
Just
like
fucking.
trucked it and
Foot
broke
crumpled.
the center of my foot.
Yeah, that'll, anything can happen. You could be doing a simple trick. You could be doing the hardest trick. And it's always, at least with my friends or even like pros, it's always the trick you never expect to get hurt on.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's like with anything. Once you're comfortable with something, you start to get complacent. And then you're just like, I can do this. This is no problem. Like this is like the back of my hand.
Yeah.
And like I caught it really nice. Like it felt good too, and I was like, I'm just gonna stomp this so hard because I was not in a good mood, And you just want to like skate and destroy. You just, like, stomped it, and it did not go in my favor. I just haven't got a board since. So
Yeah. Skateboarding, it's a tough sport, but yeah, I like to try to skate at least once a week. I get tired so easily, now though. Like I'm out of shape.
Yeah.
I go out there, I'll skate for like 20 minutes. I'm sweating my ass off, and over there watching Coy do his thing. I'm like, Coy's always telling me, "Hey, Frankie, do this, do that." Like, dude, I need to rest for 20 minutes before each.
I need a bottle of water.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you just be riding switch all day in that postal van, right?
Yeah, riding switch on the right. I drive off the right side.
And on the wrong side of the road too. So if you see him coming,
Yeah, watch
wave
out.
at him.
Go through drive-throughs on the opposite side too.
Yeah. People get mad for some reason.
Go
Fucking-
backwards.
Yeah. No, I actually don't do that just in case the postal, my boss is watching this. But
Oh yeah, just in case somehow the government like checks.
yeah, they're listening. They probably put a chip in me somehow that I don't know.
That's probably true. Yeah, accurate.
Did
Or
you have
like-
to take an oath or anything for that?
No oath.
You didn't take the postal oath?
No.
They don't even make you swear that you're not going to steal mail.
They tell you not to steal mail, but no.
Have you
There's
stolen
no
mail?
like blood pact or anything. What's that?
Have you stolen mail?
No.
Okay. I did actually have a question. How often do you see like red bills? Like
Pretty
every day?
often.
Like every day, you're
It's-
just like, oh fuck, dude, come on, not again.
Yeah.
Like
no.
I thought you got caught up. You ever get like invested into other people's lives where you're like, come on, bro, like you're paying this credit card off like on
Yeah.
time. Let's go.
Sometimes I get
Just
worried.
put $20 into the deposit. And you're like, all right, yeah, here you go, bro.
Yeah. No, I don't. It's very common. Even back when, I was living by myself and stuff. I'd either forget to pay the bill or maybe I was like, my
Yeah.
paycheck was 2 days later or something.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
So it's not, most of the time, I feel like it's not like they're hurting, but it's just maybe they forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you got the same route every day, right? You're like, come on, 17. Like,
Yeah.
bro, this is every month with you, bro. Like, come
Yeah.
on, dude.
Yeah,
You're going to
yeah.
get your lights shut off.
No. What's even worse than that is I worry about when people order packages every single day. I'm like, how are you funding this? How do you have so much money?
Yeah,
You're not
bro.
at work.
Yeah, you don't even have a car and
Bro,
you're buying all these packages.
I
It's
know
weird, there's
that
a-
my mom's UPS delivery guy is like, what the fuck is going on here?
Yeah.
Like Amazon every day.
Yeah. And there's been some instances where the UPS or FedEx or even USPS will get concerned if the person didn't get a package that day or for like 2 days straight. So they knock on the door and like, are you okay? Are you
You
still
No
alive?
way. I didn't even think of that, dude. They're like, we got to do a wellness check. You haven't been ordering online.
They're the first line of defense.
Yeah.
You guys are heroes.
Yeah, we
A
can
real
be.
hero.
Yeah.
American.
Especially during COVID. We delivered your paychecks for you while you were
Yeah.
Working, lazy,
unemployment
fucking
check.
working.
Yeah,
from
unemployment
home.
checks. We had a bunch of those. And that was another crazy thing. Those unemployment checks, there's like a lot of fraud.
Yeah.
So you get like 20 pieces of those EDD things in your mailbox, and most of them are like, made up names that kind of sound either Hawaiian or Samoan or something.
And you're just like putting them in there. You're like, what the?
Why are all of these going to the same? Like, how many people live here?
Yeah.
Do you have to report anything like that? Are you like supposed to report shit like that? Like, if you see like suspicious activity in the mail, are you supposed to report that?
Not with mail really, because you can't really tell if it's suspicious since it's just like an envelope. But I've definitely delivered some weird things. Well, actually, I've delivered 2 weird things in the mail. And one of them was somebody tried to mail just like 2 buds, like 2
Like weed?
weed, yeah, like 2 nugs in an envelope. They put their return address on there. Hopefully it was made up, and then just 1 stamp. I was like, that's not enough postage, bro.
Not for an eighth.
No. It was weird.
Damn, gotta get the drone for that.
So how many stamps does it take to mail a gram? Like how many stamps per gram?
It's a lot of math, and I barely even know my job. I'm just out there delivering. You know?
What did you do with that? What was the resolution there? You didn't mail it, obviously, I would imagine.
No. And there's probably a lot of things that go through the mail that we don't catch.
No,
Well, yeah.
definitely not.
Yeah.
No.
But I just put it on my supervisor's desk, and I don't.
And he just like smoked it up.
He probably just took it in the office and hotboxed it or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the other thing?
The other thing, this one was weird, man. So a lot of people like to put their red flags up, so you pick up their outgoing mail, send it to somebody else. And one day I picked up this dude's mail. It had some like girth to it, and I was like, that's weird. And then it was squishy. So most of the time I don't think anything of it. I'm like, oh, maybe it's like something they knitted or some type of cushion in there. I don't know. So I picked it up, threw it in my truck, and then continued on to my route.
It started beeping.
And then it blew up.
No.
We had the same thought.
Yeah, no. I wish. This is worse.
Oh, God.
No, this is so I went down the road, and then I started smelling something funky. I was like, what the heck is that smell? Is it me?
It was a human finger.
Must smell in my armpits, and like, or maybe
underwear.
Or maybe I drove past some shit or something on the road. But then it just kept getting worse and worse. So I remember thinking, like, I picked up a piece of mail that was squishy. I wonder what that was. So I went back in the back of my truck, picked up that same mail, squished it in, smelled it up close, which I probably shouldn't have.
Oh, God.
And it was just like, I saw the where it was going, and it was going to Quest Diagnostics, which is like a lab to do stool testing.
Oh, someone just put a
Bag of shit.
Like, he definitely cut. It wasn't just like shit in the envelope. He put it in like a doggy bag probably and wrapped it up and then put it in the envelope.
Oh, man.
It was just like a regular like manila envelope or whatever.
Smaller, just a regular like
send your mom a letter envelope, like a bill.
Dude, what?
It has the little slit in it or whatever, like where you can see.
I was like, what the? And I called my boss. I was like, dude, I'm pretty sure I just picked up shit. What do I do with it? He's like, does it have postage? I was like, yeah. You gotta take it back to the office, Frankie.
Mail it, buddy.
I'm like, I still have 2 to 3 hours left.
Oh.
So I just had to, I tried to cover it up with as much like boxes or,
Get
totes.
other people's mail smelling like shit.
Yeah, that's probably, because shit is a hazard. Like,
that's biohazard.
It's a biohazard. You can get pink eye from it. You could, it's not good.
Did you get pink eye shortly after?
No.
Let me ask you, what time of year was it?
Ooh, I don't remember.
Okay,
You'd
well, you would have remembered
summer.
if it was the summer. It's 110 in the back of that truck or whatever.
Sweltering.
Maybe.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Ooh,
That stench
rough,
would have
dude.
been.
Definitely some weird things going through the mail stream.
Don't mail your shit to Quest.
Don't do it.
Put it in a box.
Normally they're supposed to send you like
They do send you a box.
a box and like maybe a container to
Yeah, they
contain.
send you all the shit.
His ex-girlfriend just worked there, and he's like, fuck this bitch.
Or maybe he just hated the mail system. I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like,
It's like, I don't have a box. I don't have packing tape.
yeah.
But I do have this envelope.
Yeah, and this needs to get to where it's going.
Do you ever have like cops come in to like the? Yeah, I know you're on your route most of the day, but like whenever you go back to the post office, do you ever see like cops there like grabbing packages, like seizing packages and shit like that?
No, it's not very often. We do. It's not necessarily cops that look through that kind of stuff. We have these things called postal inspectors. They're basically like the FBI for the post office. Yeah. So if there's something suspicious, they have like secret rooms. Oh, yeah, they have like secret rooms that they sit up there and watch.
Like have like a nest where they monitor like all the cameras and stuff like that.
Yeah, they got cameras everywhere. They have little secret windows on top of the buildings.
And they like
And it's
monitor
in the
people.
post office?
Yep, in the post office.
And they monitor the people coming into the post office too and stuff? Or is it mainly just for the workers to see if they're stealing stuff or like...
Mostly, yeah, in-house stuff.
Okay.
Oh, really? So is that something that you know about that some people don't know about? Or because you said there it's like secret rooms?
No, everybody at the post office
Which,
knows.
okay.
Yeah,
Which piece of mail do you have to pick up to open the door to the secret room? Like the secret...
Is there like a book that
Mm.
you like pull down and it like flips a bookcase around and you're
in the
No,
secret
no.
room?
I can't tell you.
like, okay.
That's too far. That's
Yeah,
too far.
yeah. It's a certain stamp you got to use.
The 1776 American Eagle.
Yeah.
You got to press like 3 different stamps.
And you have to put it on the left hand side of an envelope and mail it 3 days in advance.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's dope. That sounds like a pretty interesting job. I'm sure you get a lot of stuff.
A lot.
It's a good job though.
Yeah.
It's decent.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you got like benefits and all the
I'm hopefully
government
It's hard.
stuff.
like with how young we are. It's hard to decide if you want to do something for 30 years because 30 years is
Dude.
more years than I've been alive,
I
and
know.
that felt like forever already.
Yeah.
So you think
It
about,
feels like a long time.
yeah. So if you think about that in another 30 years, you're like,
Yeah. Do I want a career or do I want to just make content?
yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I
yeah.
mean?
That's why
Like-
you always got to have a side hustle, or your hobbies on the side.
Yeah.
Don't just dedicate your life to work where they could just replace you if they wanted to.
But
Yeah.
definitely get those government benefits while you can. And then once you have enough money to get your own benefits, then you're good to go.
Yep.
Then you can quit the post office.
Then I can quit. If you guys come support Munch Gang, throw me some money.
Yeah, dude. Let this guy quit his job.
Yeah, I'm gonna stop posting our Instagrams and start posting our Venmos.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cash
dude. That's just gonna be what's in the
Yeah,
video.
Yeah, stop following me. I don't care. Just
Yeah.
send me cash.
Send me
$5.
money.
$5.
Yeah. If everyone sends me $5,
I'll have $11.
yeah.
All my friends that send me $5, I'd have $5.
Same.
I'm my own best friend.
10, maybe.
Maybe 10. Yeah, if you guys are my friends.
Yeah.
Is this?
Well, you're on our podcast.
Yeah. Acquaintances. I like to call my coworkers, never friends. Wow. Is that how you guys deal with that?
It's,
Like, yeah, that's definitely how we deal with it.
so how do you
We
deal with
don't-
heartbreak?
Oh. Heartbreak. Ooh. I remember my first love.
Good transition. That was smooth.
What do you think about like the community that's been building here in Redding over the past couple of years?
Oh, the communities. It's happening. It's happening now. I've never noticed it before, maybe because I wasn't in this realm yet, and
Mhm.
now I'm just now creating my own content. And yeah, the community is definitely growing. I think the secret to building a better, bigger community is just helping each other out. It's very important,
Yeah.
Share things that maybe this other person doesn't know, or maybe just share their post, like their things, and all those little things help. And I've noticed that more just through mine. I'm like, dude, I appreciate every person that follows me,
Mm-hmm.
every person that shares my posts on Instagram, Facebook, even YouTube, every like on YouTube, every subscribe. I'm like, dude, I see you guys out there. And
Yeah, it makes a huge difference for like you creating it as well, because it doesn't mean anything really to like something. Like when you're scrolling through, you're like, oh, cool, like it.
yeah.
But then on our end, when we look at it and it's like, damn, like we got 11 shares today. Like that's
Yeah.
cool. Like when we were 1st
Mhm.
starting, it was
Yeah.
like, yeah, 6 people shared that. It's like, really? People are like sending that to other people?
Mhm.
Like that's cool.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. And it kind of like puts that fire in me.
Yeah,
validates and just helps us either try to become better or grow, or
It means more to us than you could ever possibly know unless you make content, because like liking, sharing, subscribing, that all boosts the algorithm. When you look at like someone's page, one of the first things you look at is like how many followers they have. You look at the followers, you look at the likes, and then like you kind of gauge their popularity
or their value,
or their value. Yeah, that's the word I was actually thinking of, on whatever that is. So every single one counts, dude. And if you like our content and actually genuinely like it, then share that shit, man.
Yeah.
For real. Share that shit with your friends. They're not gonna judge you, bro. If you help us grow, we will give back to the community tenfold.
And even if you don't like us, at least like the video, please.
If you know, and if you're our friends and you're just looking at our shit and like, oh, nice, and scrolling past it, man, get fucked.
It might suck now. Like it sucks sometimes, but it won't forever.
Yeah, it's kind of annoying, bro. Support your friends, support your homies, support people in the community. Just support the community as a whole, bro. Because if the community grows, the culture grows, and everything around it becomes better.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were actually just talking to Zach Zeller about basically like progression and essentially how when you make a mistake or you do something and you look back on how that actually affect, like the impact it had. So like when you make a post and you're like, oh wow, yeah, that did really well actually. Me skating in
at the Cedar Crest,
the Cedar Crest, that did really well. So maybe I'll try to make more content like that. Then that shows you're on the right road. Whereas like, you know, you post something and maybe you don't get as good of a response. You can be thinking maybe that's not the way.
Yeah, it's basically data points for us
exactly.
to study.
Yeah, what do my followers like from me?
Yeah.
You know, essentially. And then that's it's really cool that they have like all the analytics and everything now. Like I was talking about this, I've talked about this before, like, oh, like these analytics tell me like, oh, they only watch up to like 7 minutes of my videos on YouTube. So something in that first 7 minutes, I've got to do something to grab their attention.
Yeah.
You know, or the first 7 minutes, it's just not interesting enough. So let's change like the whole like process, how we do things, you know? And it's like, if you don't know how to check your analytics, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely important. What was I going to say? And people, I mean, yeah, please support us, but I don't blame people for not, you know, liking this stuff. It's your own. Course.
If you don't like it and you actually don't like it, whatever. But
either way, if you're following, you're still seeing my content, and you're following me for a reason or them for a reason. So, you know, I try not to get too worked up on the likes and the shares, but it definitely helps.
Yeah, no, I only try to reflect on it as far as like collecting data. It's like, okay, I want to do.
You say data?
I say data.
Interesting.
It's just a fancy way to say it. He likes fancy stuff.
Data. It's like
fancy guy.
It's like mama and dada.
Dada.
Oh, mama, yeah, dada.
Dada.
So, how was growing up here for you?
Ooh, honestly, when I was younger, I was like, I do not want to live in Redding. I'm like, there's nothing to do here. Yeah. And as I get older, I realize, and as I go more and more out of town and vacation and see what it's like out of town, I'm like, I hate traffic, and the people are here very different. There's no trees around, you know, LA. Sacramento has some trees, but it's just not the same with Redding.
The nightlife is cool in places like that, but like everything else just almost feels like more of a drag when you're there.
Yeah.
It's cool to see like what man has done and man has created, but there's nothing that beats nature, dude. We've got the mountains all around us that you can go do stuff. We got the lakes. Most places don't have any body of waters near them other than a fucking pool or a river.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm more interested in like the activities than nightlife in general.
Yeah.
Especially because I don't drink or anything.
Yeah.
So I'm in bed before nightlife starts.
Yeah.
And I've thought about it too. Like if I wanted to move to the coast, and if you live on the coast every single day, you're not going to appreciate the coast.
Yeah.
I used to live at the coast, and it's depressing.
Yeah.
Because we only go there typically because it's hot. So we go there, and it's nice.
Yeah.
But when it's nice here, it's not nice there.
Yeah.
It
rainy, humid,
it's always
foggy.
raining.
Yeah. But that's like you're talking about, there wasn't much to do here as a kid. You know, you come to a realization, if you don't end up caving and leaving this place, you come to a realization like, why don't we create the things to do here?
Yeah.
You know, before us, our generation, there was a huge gap, you know, because this was a retirement town. So it was a majority of older people, like in their like 50s and 60s. They don't care about the life that like activities and stuff. They do golf and they have enough money to go out on the lake or stuff like that. And then the kids like us are just stuck with like nothing.
Yeah.
So it's cool again with this community that's being built, is seeing that our community, our generation is finally taking charge and making efforts to change the city for the better. All the infrastructure and stuff that has been built, there's a bunch of new stuff coming out. There's an arcade bar coming to town, which is tight, because the old arcade place, I can't remember what that, Ray's Arcade Place or Arcade Palace or something like that, where that baby store is now, that was sick. Got shut down because
Jack's.
Yeah, dude, that was dope. And more stuff like that needs to come to town. And I feel like I've been seeing a lot more progress towards those things happen.
Yeah, I think it's better to create your own market, create your own opportunities than to just join one. You got to build something if you want to.
If you want that like generational wealth that you see other people having, or if you just want to be like upper or like just middle class even, like if you want to be in that category and be able to not have to worry about bills, and you have to do something for yourself. You really do. That's the only way to build that kind of money, or give your whole life to a company. It's one or the other. You either have to be completely about like somebody else's career that you're joining, or you have to make your own way.
Yep. CEO.
I think there's value to being like a high level entrepreneur though too. Somebody who works at a company at a high level, like a vice president or, somebody, sales executive, or even just being in sales, you can create a lot of money.
Speaking of CEOs and businesses, I was curious. I'm sure you guys heard the news that Mark Zuckerberg is supposed to be fighting Elon Musk.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about that?
I love that. I really love that. I don't have like a fond outside view on Mark Zuckerberg. I know his job is so stressful, and it's a platform that is hard to. He wants to run it right, and running it right is going to seem like I don't know, like censorship and shit like that, because he's just trying to make the platform as friendly and as good feeling as possible, right? But I think what comes with that is like just lack of freedoms, like censorship and shit, like I said, and people don't like that shit. So that being said, I think that he's done like a lot of like not good shit on his platform. So I'm rooting for Musk.
Oh, you're
I like
for
Musk. I like
Okay.
Musk,
Who are you rooting for?
even though he might be an evil mastermind.
If you look at the way Elon Musk is built, it's questionable. He's built like a Cybertruck.
Yeah, dude. Motherfucker looks like he could take a punch. And Mark Zuckerberg
But he
trains.
I think he was like I don't know
He does
exactly.
Brazilian jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, maybe like a yellow belt or something.
He's done a couple competitions or something.
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think.
I guess he did fucking like, from what I remember hearing, he like did pretty good.
Yeah, because he's got that like mentality. You know what I mean? And like he's been like made fun of and shit his whole life. And so now he's doing good. And he seems like the type of person that's like, I'm going to show these motherfuckers that I could whoop some ass.
Right?
Elon's on the juice though.
He does look like he's on the juice.
He could put a chip in his brain and make himself
That's true.
learn kung fu within 2 days.
Yeah, my man has had the Cyberlink for like a while or whatever.
Probably.
Yeah, the
Starlink
Neuralink.
shit. Neuralink.
Yeah, bro.
He's got that, and he's replaced parts, I'm sure.
Yeah.
He's about to like his hydraulic arm, like his wrist comes out like an extra inch.
Yeah. Then his kid was just a math problem, you know.
Yeah, what is his fucking name?
I think they
They
changed it.
they changed
They
it.
named
but
him
at first,
binary at first.
it's AEX or it was some
Oh,
other. It
yeah.
was something crazy.
What are you doing to your kid? Like, try to be different. Yeah, your kid's gonna get made fun of so much for that. I guess it doesn't matter. Your kid's gonna be one of the richest kids in the world, but
Yeah. I want to root for Elon Musk, but I think physically Mark Zuckerberg's got it.
He's definitely got the
Yeah.
skills. We
Yeah.
don't know what Musk has, if he has any training.
Yeah, he's too busy working. You see Mark
Yeah.
Zuckerberg, he's out there. I saw a video of him today wakeboarding. I'm like, dude, this guy's doing the salsa on the wakeboard.
Hey man, Elon Musk South African. You never know.
That's
Oh,
true,
yeah.
bro.
How
He
grew
gets
up, bro.
down.
He might have gotten
the
down. growing
slums,
up.
bro.
Yeah.
Although apparently his dad was always rich,
Well, whatever.
so who knows? What do you think
Yes.
about Musk? Is he a superhero or is he secretly a supervillain?
Good question. I think he's a superhero. He's out here looking for problems that he wants to solve. Like, let's say when he makes these electric cars, I don't know whether or not it's a good thing, but with like all the pollution and all these gas companies being able to change their prices whenever they want. And I think it might be an upgrade. I don't know. And then with getting up into space, going up to Mars, I think that's another thing because he's thinking about our future rather than making money or profits. So I think that's important.
What do you think about the combination of Neuralink and Starlink, though? If he is a supervillain, that is the way that you take over a whole civilization.
I think so, yeah. But this is my thought. I think he's just trying to get ahead of the curve before somebody that's actually supervillainous uses that technology in a bad way and then kind of monopolizes on that market. So if he does it first, then it'll be harder for somebody below him to, change that.
Okay. And last question: are you getting the Neuralink when it comes out?
No, I'm not. No, unless it could make me tray flip first try to
Maybe.
Probably
yeah,
could.
yeah, or like tray flip a 10 stair.
I don't know how I feel about getting it. I don't want to be mind controlled, but everybody else that gets it is going to be like a billion times smarter than the people that don't get it, because it like uploads internet to your brain and like you just know everything.
Mm-hmm. But the real purpose was to help cure like
Disabilities and stuff like that.
disabilities,
It
so-
like connect people's like nervous system back so they can walk again if they're paraplegic.
Yeah. But I just want to be real good at the stock market.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine though, like everybody gets it, the stock market's gonna crash.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna crash anyways.
Yeah.
Everything. I don't like the whole stock market. It's crazy. Especially remember that time when everybody was into stocks. I mean, people are still into it, but it was like there's
Like
this
last year, the beginning of
huge-
last year.
huge uproar. Yeah,
The crypto?
Yeah.
Is that what
crypto.
we're talking about?
Yeah, crypto. Yeah,
Crypto,
yeah.
stocks,
it looks different than
NFTs.
stocks, but
Oh,
But
Yeah,
people
I
are
guess.
still
but now
getting into
people are
stocks.
more into day trading because of that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, stock market almost got fucked last year, dude. Or was that the beginning of this year? Yeah, that was the beginning of this year. And then the banks started like not giving
Collapsing.
people money because they didn't have any money, and then all of a sudden everything was fine. Like after like 3 days.
Yeah.
It's like that's kind of sketchy. Maybe that was just like a test that they were running though.
Maybe. We'll never know.
Do you have all your money in gold?
I wish I did. No, have it all in change.
I have all my money in bills.
Yeah. Quarters. I wish I can afford bills.
Not dollar bills.
Yeah,
Oh.
just like bills.
Yeah, no, like the ones
Credit
we
card
deliver.
bills.
Oh, loans. Yeah. Yeah, that too.
If you get a loan, you gotta pay that shit back.
Yeah, you do with interest in it.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
Yeah, that's interesting.
It's very interesting. Yeah. I wish they would just leave me alone.
Dude, I know. Get a life, dude. What are you doing hounding me about mine? The
Leave me
fuck?
alone. Nice.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
bro.
Frankie. Well, bro, we appreciate you
Yeah.
so much for coming on the episode and
Mhm.
having us on the other day. We appreciate you.
Yep. On the Munch Gang, you
Yeah, on
guys
the
will see
Munch
that.
Gang podcast once again. We'll be out there.
Hell yeah,
Yeah.
bro.
We got to do part 2.
Oh yeah,
Definitely.
yeah, definitely.
100%, bro.
I
Like
want
we
to say,
said, there's two of us.
yeah. Plenty of information to put on there.
Plenty of information. We
But-
just got to figure out what that information is.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, bro. Any last thoughts, closing words? Want to plug anything that you got going on?
Yeah. Shout out to anybody out there trying to do their thing. Just do what you enjoy. Also, try not to think about what other people think. It's hard, but yeah, just do what you enjoy. And also, check me out on Munch Gang. Add me on Instagram. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Spotify. I'm on Apple. Check me out. they'll be on there. You guys are fans of them. You
That's
guys can
right.
watch that episode.
Yeah.
That's right. Broccoli Boys
Yes,
getting
sir.
munched
Pot.
Kid.
by the gang.
The
Wait,
what's
Yeah.
what's up? All right. Well, that was a good episode.
All right.
Sorry for ruining that. All right, bro. Well, we appreciate you.
Yep.
One more time. It's been the Broccoli Pod. We're your hosts. I'm Capital J.
I'm Augie Dupre.
And I'm Frankie Chaolee.
And we out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Gang, that always goes so much faster.